lady thought she was. She pushed me at the craft services table.
We're on the air.
Good morning, Toronto. It is 9:26 a.m., Friday, February 31st. I'm Trisha Takanawa.
And I'm Don Ferguson, and you're watching Channel 93 News.
Let's take a look outside. Yup, it's still raining.
Today's segment focuses on something so prominent, yet people still don't believe in.
Climate change. But before that, let's take a look at this week's weather forecast.
And now with our weather forecaster, Nita P. Nita!
Thanks, Don. If we take a look over here, you should expect to take out your snow boots and snow pants as there's a snowstorm heading for Toronto tomorrow. But don't worry, because by Friday, you can take a nice trip down to the beach with a high of 43 degrees. Now let's take a look over at our map. In the Maid, it's looking very gloomy with constant storms and possible flooding for the next few weeks, along with a potential citywide blackout. Many citizens have chosen to leave due to weather conditions becoming extreme and unpredictable. We advise you to do the same as well. Back to you, Don and Trisha.
Thanks, Nita. Flooding. Flooding's pretty bad. I saw a woman on the news in her flooded front room crying. I thought, crying's not helping. The climate change is really getting to her brain.
You don't only have to worry about your Tim Hortons ice caps melting, but also the ones in the north. Believe it or not, it is our actions that have led us to where we are now. This is called your carbon footprint.
Also known as the amount of carbon dioxide or carbon compounds an individual emits due to fossil fuel consumption, beef consumption, and other contributions.
Think of it like this. Our planet has a blanket around it. This blanket was initially thin. Due to the immense amount of carbon dioxide and methane being distributed into our atmosphere, this blanket has become thicker, thus trapping the heat in.
Therefore, causing the glaciers to melt, which leads to sea levels rising,
resulting in flooding.
If you meet a woman, start talking about global warming. It's a real icebreaker, right, Trisha?
We'll see you after these short messages.
Storms are more severe. Rising sea levels yet another heat wave. Temperatures haven't been this low. Rising climate temperatures.
Good morning. Hello.
Is there a reason for the heat?
It's 40 degrees.
Is there AC downstairs? Because it's hot in here.
My kid is like overheating because this is out of control.
The temperature today is like an oven.
This is like a huge eye-opener. If the world was 4 degrees higher, I feel like everything would be different.
With even such a small change, you realize how big the actions are, and I think if we don't take action now, we're going to have to deal with the consequences later on.
People need to care more in order for change to happen.
It does scare me that if we don't change our ways, that the younger generation isn't going to have much of a future.
What does climate change mean? Simply that we're in trouble and not enough adults are listening. If we don't act now, the damage could be irreversible. Who will have to live with the consequences? You. So you're going to have to solve it.
Be a part of Ontario's Climate Change Action Plan at ontario.ca/climate change.
You see, the problem is, we think we have time. We are the first generation that knows we are destroying the world, and could be the last that can do anything about it. This is a choice.
The food we eat, the things we buy, the way we live. We can win the biggest battles in the smallest moments. In every second of every day. Are you for the world or against it? It's time to decide.
Join the fight for your world with WWF.
I'm getting word now that we have live footage of the flooding, and Jack Goff, our field reporter, is over there right now with the live feed. Jack?
Mama was right. I should have been a stripper. Thanks, Dawn. I'm here live at Lakeshore Drive where an unexpected amount of water has flooded the streets. As you can see, the downfall is consistent and vigorous. Water levels are anticipated to rise to 5 feet. In fact, I think it might be a little bit more than that. I quit! I'm done! I quit! Oh my manager!
I was smoking some crack, and I decided to go walk my turtle when I felt water rushing on my feet, and it was crazy out here. It was all watery.
Miss, excuse me, miss.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the flooding that we're having?
Well, I was taking a nap and I had my window open to let some fresh air in, and I was woken to the sounds of gushing water through the streets.
Who am I kidding? I need this paycheck. You forgot your goggles. As you can see, the citizens are shocked and frightened that their everyday tasks will be postponed until further notice. The effects of climate change are causing people to rearrange their everyday lives for the sake of their safety and survival. Back to you, Dawn and Trisha.
Wow, those water levels keep on rising. Here are some tips on how to decrease your footprint from Nita.
Decreasing your footprint is as simple as taking the transit, walking, or even biking to your destination. Focus more on using recyclable objects such as reusable containers, water bottles, or even straws, or lowering your intake of meat. Although this may be hard, focusing on your beef intake is more important than the other meats. These steps may seem minuscule, but if each one of us stands up and follows at least one, a positive impact can occur.
Those are some very helpful tips. Thanks, Nina. We will be sure to keep those in mind. That is all for today's segment from Channel 93 News. Stay tuned for tomorrow, where we will be sacrificing Don Fergandy. I'm Trisha Takunawa.
And I'm Don Fergandy.
Damn it, guys. Who put a question mark on the teleprompter? You know Don will read anything on there.
Have a great, warm, wet, or cold day. Stay classy.
Good at that.
For now, the Nita P is a bitch.
Nita!